Programmer Alexey Pajitnov was 29 when he created an early prototype for what would be later known as Tetris back in 1984. The program wasn't complicated. There was no scoring, no levels, but I started playing and I couldn't stop. That was it. Pajitnov, The Guardian, 2009. Built in an Elektronika 60 in Moscow, Pajitnov couldn't develop the game as a commercial piece of software, as owning a private business in the Soviet Union was illegal. I started to put together all kinds of mathematical puzzles and diversions that I had loved all my life, since I was a boy. However, the development of the game continued with the help of colleague Dmitry Pavlovsky and programmer Vadim Gerasimov, who was 16 at the time. Gerasimov helped develop some of the ideas and rules of the finished game, and ported the game across from the bulky and obscure Elektronika 60 to the more commonly owned PCs, named Tetris, by combining the words Tetromino and tennis. This game would soon sweep the entire world.
The PC versions of Tetris were distributed among friends by Pajitnov and Gerasimov in 1985. This easy-to-understand yet addictive nature of the game helped it rise in popularity, and its presence in the current gaming scene, over 3 decades since, shows that it has truly conquered the world of gaming. The game was smuggled out of the USSR and into Hungary, from where the game headed to Europe, and the first ever commercial version of Tetris was published in 1987 by Mirrorsoft. But it was the deal with Nintendo that truly changed the game, according to Pajitnov. With a deal that saw Tetris bundled in with every Game Boy, today Pajitnov and Henk Roger, the Dutch publisher of the game, spend their time licensing the game to other companies and maintaining the Tetris Guidelines, a set of standards that is to be met by all official versions of the game. Fun fact, only 10 cartridges of the original version of Tetris were ever made. Made for Sega's 16-bit console Sega Genesis, a signed copy by the creator himself, Alexey Pajitnov, was sold back in 2008 for 11,000 euros. In all its forms, however, Tetris has sold over 70 million copies worldwide and gained multiple Guinness World Records, including longest prison sentence for playing a video game. That went to a man who played the game on his mobile phone during a flight against the crew's demands.